thing that's so often spoken about whenever the IT sector is in the news is the great resignation. How has it played out for you? What have you been doing to try and keep the young workforce that you have completely plugged in and not joining the great resignation?
Yeah. You know, it's very interesting. One of the big things that's happened is we have about 45% of people who joined us in the last 24 months, right? 45% of people who haven't walked into a Wipro office, who've engaged with their managers and a couple of people around them. And so they've built no sense of connect with the organization. So we can talk about hybrid work model as well, because we're quite keen that people come back at least some of the time to drive this osmosis, to drive that engagement. But we've been trying to find innovative ways of connecting with people. How do we connect with them informally through a transactional medium like video? But there's no replacement to coming back and connecting in person. The reality has also been there's been inordinate demand and finite supply, and that also creates huge optionality and also creates a huge amount of churn. And we've been working hard to drive down that churn over the last couple of years. In fact, one of the things we've done today is we've significantly increased our fresher hiring. So we hired about 10,000 people in 21, 20,000 people last year. We'll hire 40,000 people this year. And we're giving them a roadmap. So we're telling them, when you join us today, in your offer letter, if you do X, Y, and Z, if you grow and if you perform at these levels, you can be at a compensation of X in year 5, and you can be doing these kinds of roles in year 5. So we're also trying to provide some sort of stability and visibility to people to also sort of make that a draw, because oftentimes we lose people in that year 2, year 3, year 4 time frame.
So how difficult has it been to get people to come back to work? Because many went back to their hometowns, got used to working in their pajamas. You're here all suited, booted, you got a tie as well. But is it really difficult to get them back? And what kind of hybrid models are you looking at?
No,
now?
it is tough. You know, the reality is still a large chunk of people are working from their hometowns. People have gone back, they are living with their parents, they're eating good home cooked food, they're spending less, they're saving more. And so it is going to be tough. You know, I'm a big believer, Rahul, that we have to move into some sort of a hybrid model. We would like all of our people to come into the office some of the time. We've just opened up our offices in April 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We made it optional for people to come back at the moment. We are gently nudging them to come back. But I'm a big believer that we must come back in person for 2 reasons. One is for culture. As I was mentioning, 45% of our people haven't walked into an office. Culture grows when people gossip over coffee, gossip over lunch, you know, connect with their colleagues, discover the smell of the office, the smell of the place. Incredibly important for culture growth. And for us, we're very proud of our culture. It's one of our core defining propositions of who we are as an organization. The other is for ideas and innovation, because ideas and innovation don't happen in linear form. They happen when people are sitting together in a conference room and people are frustrated, but suddenly something strikes. And I think for both those reasons, it's incredibly important people come back.